Hey guys, Yummy here again, and I just want to talk a little bit about what's been up with Battlefield 4 recently. Well, I'm not really saying it like I know the answer to it, it's more like me asking it myself, because I've been trying to play Battlefield 4 just the past couple of months, and it's been so difficult to just play because of all these frame rate dropping, this lag problems, and that's a big reason why I haven't been making Battlefield 4 related videos. And I'm fairly certain it's not on my end because I've done some rig upgrades and it hasn't changed, and also sometimes I can play Battlefield 4 and it'll just be perfect. Like it'll be at 90, which is where I cap my frame rate at, and it'll never drop below that in the entire game. And it's awesome, but it just doesn't do that very much anymore. I think it's because of the increased tick rate servers, where I noticed last night whenever I was on X Factor's stream and I was playing with him, I joined a server and he was complaining about it too, where we joined a 40 hertz server and it was starting to get laggy and stuff. And then after that, we joined Matimio's server that he was playing Capture the Flag, and it was a 60 hertz refresh rate server, and it was like insane how bad the lag was. So I'm fairly certain that the increased tick rate from the patches has something to do with the poor performance of Battlefield 4 now. And I mean, it's really irritating because like last summer I was playing this game flawlessly, and then just somewhere along the line it just started getting really hard to do. So I hope DICE manages to fix this, or at the very least like tone it down a bit to where it's not so terrible. And I can play Battlefront completely maxed out with like all the filters and everything at 125% resolution scale and get over 100 frames per second. And in Battlefield 4 I play on medium and high settings with all of the filters turned off, and it'll struggle to make 60 sometimes, which is really frustrating. And I mean, it could just be like a setting that I've missed somewhere that is causing it to be bad for me. Like it may not be bad for everyone else, or I don't even know. It could be the internet itself rather than client side, like it was on Battlefield 4's launch, why it was so terrible. And you'll notice that the low frame rate's causing Shadowplay to really fuck up this gameplay. This is the only gameplay Battlefield 4 I had. It's just I went ham at the end of this round, so I just used Shadowplay to quickly record the last 5 minutes of it, and you can hear the audio getting really off. And so anytime that the frame rate drops a ton, the audio gets desynced from the video, and I personally have to reattach that, and that's really time consuming and annoying. So that's another reason why I don't really like doing Battlefield 4 videos until we can actually like fix this problem. I'm just tired of those stupid indicators showing up on the side of the screen, the little frame thing that I'm pretty sure means that it's the game's fault and not my computer's. Like, I'm not, usually back in the day when I had just like a pretty standard rig, and I think this is after they implemented those new indicators on the screen, it wouldn't come up whenever my frame rate goes down, and sometimes they don't come up whenever my frame rate goes down now, but whenever they do come up, it's always like at the worst, whenever it drops to like 20 frames per second for like a very quick moment that can really throw me off and get me killed, and it's really frustrating. I'm tired of seeing them. I want to know if this is a problem with myself, or if this is an actual problem that other people are having. So I really need you guys to tell me in the comment section if you've been experiencing this stuff as well. I think sometimes I think it really just depends on what server you join. Like maybe if I join just 30 hertz tick rate servers, I won't be having the problem anymore. It's just whenever I join 40 or 60, they're just not stable enough because they artificially implemented them into the game instead of them actually being there the whole development cycle. So that might just be because of instability that causes them to be so like broken in terms of the frames just constantly dropping worse than the bombs on Dresden. So anyway, I mean, if you guys have these problems too, just make sure you put them down in the comment section. I want to know if it's just me or if it's something that everyone is experiencing. So if you guys like this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, this is me, Yummy. Goodbye and good hunting.